Let's do this, folks. How you doing out there? Sunday. How are we doing? Let me know in the chat. Everybody that's in the chat already, thank you for being there. Let me know how you're doing. How's everybody at the table doing? Doing all right?
I'm great.
We gonna die.
Yeah. So let's just get to that point, right? We gonna die. Like, we are in Castle Ravenloft, and we're back. It's that Sunday. It's a very special Sunday when we get to play Curse of Strahd. We've been off for a little bit, but hey, good news. We're gonna have this Sunday and next Sunday, so back to back bacon. No, that was a show on TBS. They ran like Footloose and Tremors back to back. We're gonna have back to back Strahd this weekend and next weekend. So we'll see where this goes. I don't know. We may not make it to next week. Who knows? We're in endgame, folks. So it could be at any point. Stuff could happen. Either you all die or I don't know that there's another outcome. But anyways, let's get...
Wait a minute. I thought either we die or we win.
Wait a second. Yeah, that's the other one. I forget.
You can't win D&D.
I win D&D every day. I said I survive a session. Okay,
yeah,
I win D&D.
That is true. Let's get to some housekeeping, and then we'll get into recap, and then we'll get into the game, all right? So this is FeatherFall Tabletop. Thank you for joining us. We have a few sponsors. Links down below will lead you to all these sponsors. First one is going to be Found Familiar Coffee. Use code FeatherFall at checkout. Save yourself 10% on all of their fine blends. I got the Sumatra manhandling. I can't remember what it was called, but it's good. It was good, and I enjoyed it. So check them out down below. Code FeatherFall at checkout for 10% off. Also down there, while you're down there, check out Skull Splitter Dice. Get yourself some dice. 10% off. Code FeatherFall at checkout. The best metal dice, I think, in my estimation. But they also have some $5 like grab bags. They have some $10 mystery bags. They also have like a subscription in there. So yeah, check them out. They got a bunch of things brewing over there. Wait, that was supposed to be for Found. Sorry. What else we got going? Channel news. Let's get to channel news. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden is starting on Monday, March 1st. That's coming up. DM Bob in here's running that one. Good group of players there. Excited to see them all come together. Excited to see what Icewind Dale brings them. I DM Storm King's Thunder, which takes place up there in the north a lot. So it'll be fun to revisit that area of the Sword Coast. Candlekeep Mysteries. Soon as that comes out, I will be running all 17 of those adventures. If you want to be in those, we haven't got signups just yet. We're kind of waiting for things to get a little bit closer. But if you want to be in some of those, we will have signups. First place to see those is our Discord. You can find that link down below. In the Looking For group, we will post those signups. So if you are interested in the Candlekeep Mysteries, just let me know in there. Any other channel news? Wednesday, we'll be here with Descent into Avernus. We are like at the precipice of hell. We are at the doorstep. Most of our characters have signed off with the idea of going to hell. So we'll see. We'll drag the others who aren't willing. So we'll get them in there. All right. So this is Curse of Strahd, and this is session 25. Lounging with Escher is what the title I'm going with today. We have a sponsor for this playthrough. That would be Roll20. Roll20.net. This is how we roll. Use them for all your online tabletop needs. There you go. Roll20.net. This is how we roll. So, episode 24, last time we played, found Avi paralyzed over a... holy cannoli, here for the funsies. What's going on? 5 gifts to tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Woo! Coming in hot today. Appreciate it here for the funsies. Woot, woot, funsies. All right. Sorry, I got sidetracked on my recap. So found Avi paralyzed over a chest of gold. His greed got to the better of him, maybe. Also found everybody else just trying to like figure out where to go, what to do. Came across Strahd's bedroom, his study. Came across an old wedding cake that had been kind of deteriorating and molding. Cass took one of the figures, triggering a shadowy figure coming out of nowhere, dead set on attacking Cass. You had given the figure to Avi, and Avi was the target of the attacks, as they're some sort of homing beacon on that cake topper. Made your way upstairs. Well, hold on. Tack decided to take a bloodbath. Met a visage of a woman, kind of reaching out for him, pulling him into that bloodbath, and then eventually leaving the room, leaving Tack covered in blood, a la Carrie from the movie Carrie. And then after that, not all of us, most of the party made their way up some stairs, found a landing with a painting of Strahd looking very smug. And then you entered the room there, finding Escher, one of Strahd's companions, that really relayed to you that he was kind of feeling discarded and he feels kind of down. And he's really entertaining you at this point. Having visitors up there, you could tell he's quite entertained by this and excited because he has been neglected for a while. And he offered his bed chambers for Tack, who is in the disguise as Irina, to kind of clean up. Bull is lounging on one of the divans there. Avi is in a chair next to one of the iron framed windows. Myrna and Cass are still downstairs. And I think, Bull, I don't think I know this. Bull, you messaged Cass, excuse me, kind of some of the goings on. And we left off with Cass and Myrna saying they were going to head up. So that's where we left off. Let's pick up from there.
Wasn't there a seduction roll that needed to be resolved?
Dang it. I didn't think you were going to bring that back up. No, we resolved that. He has eyes for one person. And what he did relay to Bull is that there might be something in the future. There could be something there. And it definitely is, like, you did see him kind of, there was some tension in his shoulders that has kind of loosened as he's now like really opening up this room to you. So the nat 20 seduction roll was not totally lost. There are some effects there, but you can tell he has like some sorrow and in his eyes and this longing for someone that is beyond anything that Bull can bring to the table.
Rude.
Yeah, sorry, man. But I can give you. Let's build the scene again here in this lounge of Escher. There is thunder and some lightning and rain happening outside, and you can see those flashes outside, kind of lighting up the room, more than just the few candles that are up there. Heavy beams are groaning under the weight of the ceiling and the swaying of the wind. There are 3 ornate lanterns hanging by chains from those beams, casting dim glow down to the floor. The curved west wall that Avi and the blood elemental is up against has 3 windows of leaded glass in steel lattice work. Leaded glass, yeah. A bookcase sits on the east wall between 2 doors. Plush overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric is faded with age. The pattern in it depicts are nearly gone. Lounging, not lounging on the couch anymore, but this handsome young man whose attire is very elegant but faded has welcomed you in here, and that would be Escher. And then, Tack, you are down in this bedroom. A large bed sits in the center of this room. It's 4 corner posts supporting a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divans are placed about the room. There's a banded door. The door that you came in is banded, and the smaller unbanded door on the east.
Has Escher told us how long he's been up here?
I don't think he has.
I don't think we asked.
Yeah.
Or you asked, I should say. I'm not up there.
Escher, how long have you been in this room? As like Bull kind of look at some of the faded tapestries and whatnot.
Yeah, you ask these questions. I'm not prepared to answer. You kind of lose track of the days and the years and everything that follows. I cannot remember. It has been a while.
Yeah, I guess when it's all gray outside, everything kind of runs together.
Yes, gray. Gray is a great color that you have chosen for much of what is around us. And he'll kind of press down some of his jacket there, and some dust comes off the shoulder a little bit. But I am being a bad host. Would you like some tea or something to eat? I could have
both, please.
Have Rahadin bring something up for us if we'd like that, or maybe you have something you brought with you. But feel free to have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
I would love both if you have it, please. Tea and I imagine some sort of cake to go with the tea, of course.
Tea cakes, yes.
Of course.
Well, give me 1 second, and I will get something coming up right away. And he's gonna step outside for a second.
The moment he steps out, I want to do like an investigation into this room of, is there anything that would catch my eye right off?
Yeah, give me a perception check, or no, give me an investigation check if you are, looking close.
That's 13. I was really excited to roll dice.
Yeah, your celebration did not match the number. Woo, 13. That's just really selling it, right? That's that's going to lower the DC.
13.
Yeah, that's going to lower the DC a few points if you really sell it. You do see the bookcase has just like coming from Strahd's study to this bookcase. You see a definite dip in quality of work that is here. You're seeing a couple books. One is Embalming the Lost Art, Life Among the Undead, Learning to Cope, Castle Building 101, and Goats of the Balanock Mountains. So it's just kind of an array.
Castle Building one,
Okay.
and have it just
All right.
waiting for Escher to come back in and be like, "Oh, hey."
Yeah. Where else are you looking? Are you like casing the whole room?
Yeah, I think as time passes, I would start bookshelf and then just kind of like slowly looking around.
Yeah. As you're over by the window, you do see in the lightning that flashes, and I revealed it there for you, you do see a gargoyle, a stone stationary backside of a gargoyle that you could see that as the lightning flashes, you see the silhouette and a little shadow that is put on the roof. But you catch that.
Yeah, I'll kind of motion to Bull as I look around. I'm like, I don't know if that's a stone gargoyle or the kind that would eat your face gargoyle.
Well, it might not be. They could be one and the same. Heck, you're awful quiet back there. You still alive?
I'm changing, thanks.
That's a good segue. Tack, what are you doing in there?
I'm going to go over to the other door on the
Mhm.
opposite wall, and I'm assuming this is a closet. As he mentioned, there would be clothing I could change myself into.
Yeah, you over there. Are you opening the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Very small, kind of a 10 by 10 room. which is a large closet. Like, let me just be clear. You know.
That's like a walk-in whole shoe closet.
Yeah. As you do walk in there, though, it reeks of mildew in this 10 by 10, 10-foot high ceiling as well. You do see iron hooks along the wall, and on one of them, there's a dusty black cloak hanging from the hook in the center of the south wall.
Well, I guess I'll pick up the cloak.
Okay.
Kind of shake the dust out of it.
Yeah, very like mildewy. As you kind of hold it up, you can see some holes coming through it, like very tattered, plain black, just kind of just a cloak that ties at the front of the throat there.
And I guess I will change into my cleanest set of clothes, which unfortunately are going to be more manly cut than the dress that I've been wearing as Arena.
Yep.
But I'll change into my traveling garb and don this cloak.
Okay.
And I will then return back to lounge area with everyone else,
Okay.
with my bloodied garments folded.
All right, perfect. Cranky Old Mage, thank you for the reroll. We do have a third reroll now. So, Cass and Myrna, how are we doing on the lower level?
It appears they've made a friend. I don't know if they've told you.
Haven't heard a word.
First? Sorry?
Said they haven't heard a word.
Oh. Who do you think's gonna die first? I mean, none of them, but if you were to place bets.
If they were still a gambling dragon? Bull. He has a good heart, but a knack for trouble.
Cass kind of sarcastically smiles and sighs a little and kind of just gestures and kind of beckons to come up the stairs and just says, all right, I put a copper on Avi. I smile, carry on up.
As I walk up the stairs, I just mumble, "You certainly don't carry a lot of faith in Avi if you only bet the copper." And yeah, I'll follow up. And as I do so, I will loosen the warhammer from its hook. Not necessarily take it out, but ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, so you can place your tokens here on the map.
Is it okay to place the tokens? I saw what happened at Ismark.
Yeah, I'll have to resize them, but
okay.
That's okay. It's part of my job. I don't know why this map is weirdly set, I think, in the
Okay.
but there we go. Okay. Where did you get up there? As you approach, wow. You do see the door close just as you're getting to the top of the stairs. You do see the door. You catch just the back end of a figure going in, and that is Escher for everybody else inside the room. Well, Rahadin is busy, and seems the tea may be a little bit, so
Oh, it's okay.
get comfortable, I guess.
Actually, I did have some questions for you. We were admiring just this beautiful castle, and I see how the castle in 101.
It has
Are
seen
there
better
any-
days.
Are there any? Now, this may sound like an odd question, but I'm getting ready to build a castle of my own, and I was just curious: are there any quick ways to move around?
Well, you have the manual. Just have a seat and read. You can read.
Oh, well, funny story. I can't, and I was hoping you would explain some of these here with me.
Story time with Escher. Unfortunately, I don't have the time for reading right now.
Well, you don't have the snacks. You don't have the time. I mean, I'm sorry, but it does sound like you're rude.
Oh,
Host?
well, calm yourself, Avi. This rude host, and he'll kind of move across the room to Tack, has given you accommodations for your friend here to clean up. That is not rude. I've given
Well-
you these fine divans to sit in and have a good time. Oh, who has entered this room? Another friend of yours, as he sees Cass come on in. And who
Oh.
might you be?
He's our friend. Yeah, you're right.
More friends, yes. I wish I would have known. I have to get more tea coming.
Hi.
Hello. Please have a seat. And he'll kind of move over to the side. And if you'd like, and he points to kind of where Tack is, towards that the 3-seater down at the bottom. And he, yet another.
No.
Yet
No, I
another.
don't think I will.
Well, it's almost becoming a crowd up here. I can't say I've had this many people up here ever. Please,
What's
come
your
in.
stick?
Come in. My shtick. Well, I have told your friends here my shtick. I am the discarded, toy of, probably the person that you seek. The one and only.
Ew. Moving on.
Well,
I turn towards the party.
it is no fault of my own, I can say that. And he'll point over to Tack. This one might have something to do with that.
Yes. I see what you mean.
And, Irina, I swear the blood was probably a better look for you now that you are in these clothes. I thought mine were old and
Escher
ratty.
getting like actively irritated?
No, not really.
It's
He's
just the DM leaking.
Do I sound irritated? Because I am. No. No. I. No. You can give me an insight check just to see what you can
Oof.
get from him.
That's a 4 plus
You
3, 7.
Yeah, you gotta give me a woot woot on that. Yeah, you can't really tell. You do see him kind of moving around the room very comfortably.
Me again, what Escher is or what they look like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because tokens can be misleading.
His token actually is what he looks like. I know it's just kind of small. So let me. Where did you go? Oh yeah. When you pop it out and then you click the link again, it doesn't like bring it up to the front. Yeah. So he's kind of gaunt. Skin is faded, but very handsome. What looks to be like blonde hair that used to be, the color is kind of fading out of it. Kind of a
Malnutrition.
purple velvety kind of tunic piece that is very faded. So it looks like almost white in certain spots. He has very ornate rings on his hands, and you can see the making of one necklace too that kind of stick out, that have color to it that has been kind of removed from everywhere else.
So let me ask you this. If you are a discarded toy, why do you stick around? I mean, if a man was no longer warming my bed, I would leave.
Where am I to go?
There are villages
I'm sure
outside
you've
Strahd.
seen those villages that are being held together very poorly. They are a deck of cards ready to fall.
Better than spending your time alone in this room. And from what I can see, get dying of starvation.
It has its perks.
It's one of those times I wish I was a paladin. Because I want to ping it and see what he is. I can't do that.
You mentioned you don't have time to read to Avi over here. What exactly do you have to do? Are you going to meet up with Strahd, or do you just go on like a nightly stroll?
Oh, I have free reign of the castle. I am not locked in this room. I can move where I like. But getting time with the Count at this juncture is very hard to do. He is a busy man, likely chasing all of you. But I lounge. I do eat, and as he makes eyes back at you, Myrna. I just don't want to read to him. He knows how to read. He's being funny.
You caught me. I am being funny. But I was just same thing is you've been in and out of this castle. You know where to go.
Oh, very much so.
So why don't you help us? And the moment that
Help you?
oh, clearly you know what we're here to do.
And that is something foolish.
I don't see, and I'll look around. I don't see anybody laughing. What I do see
It
is
is
foolish.
nothing to laugh about.
What I do see is foolish is waiting here, hoping he will want to have your company again. I mean, clearly, the one he's looking for is in the other room.
There is no doubt that his eyes are set upon you, Irina. And it is foolish to bring you here. Again, he is going to, if he does not know yet, when he does, he's going to rip all of you apart and take her. And then that is going to leave me probably down in the cellar with the other discarded toys of
So
his
why
life.
don't you help us? That's what I'm saying.
What would you like me to do? Let's outline this help. What would this look like?
Where is he? And what's the quickest way to get there?
Well, he could be anywhere. He kind of moves freely. What was the quickest way to get here? I will ask that question.
We took the staircase all the way to the top.
No detours?
Oh no, we decided to go straight up first.
Yes. I could lead you on a tour, sure. But I can't lead you directly to him. He could be anywhere. We would probably start in his bedchamber, his library.
Where is his bedchamber?
It is a floor below.
We've already seen those.
No doubt you passed them on your way up here.
Not that bedchamber. You know the one we're talking about.
Oh, I know the one you were talking about. Well, let's have tea and then I will show you around. How's that?
You said there was no tea.
No, I said it's
now
coming.
You say there's tea?
No, I said it is coming. Rahadin was busy. He is getting the tea as soon as he is ready. He was quite angry. His jaw was clenched again and eyes were piercing right through me. You've met Rahadin, yeah?
Yes.
And yeah, you guys who know him as that elven man.
Elven guy.
Yeah.
The glorified bellhop. Yes.
Yeah. But please.
I will look to the group. Is there a reason we are carrying on this conversation when we have a castle to explore?
Yeah, I can't think of one.
Well, my thought is if we don't have to explore the castle and we can go straight to where we're looking, then maybe this person would be of some help. 'Cause
Well, we
And
are
how
on
do you
your
know
way.
that they would not just lead us into alliance then?
that is true. But to your point, we will if they don't lead us where we're asking, they will suffer the same fate as Strahd will.
We know where he is. That's why we went up instead of down. To search the place for anything else that could have helped us, and to make sure that we weren't going to get jumped when our guard was down. We know he's down in one of the areas down below. That's what our friendly tarot reader said.
Gonna
But it
pause.
may not be as simple as strolling in there is the point.
Hey, Friendin, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Brendan. If you haven't, check out Brendan's stream. He's good people.
Good people.
Yeah, art, amazing artist, y'all.
As
As
ahead.
I'm having the conversation with Cass and Myrna, I kind of want to side eye Escher, and just like, what's the disposition as we talk about like them being disposable.
You can tell Escher's kind of a little apathetic, maybe. Just he does have some flair and a little snark to him, but you could tell there's not really like a care behind it. Almost. Again, it goes back. You're getting the emotional vibes come from when he talks about being discarded from Strahd. Everything else is just kind of, just fluff that's in the way. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, I guess Myrna, to your point, there isn't much need to continue this conversation if they aren't going to help us.
Sure doesn't seem to really care about Ismark. Do they?
Ismark's kind of been hiding out back there. He's made a few eye contact with him, a few pieces of eye contact with him. But again, Ismark's not putting himself out there too much, so Avi has been taking a lot of his time.
Okay.
But he's definitely like acknowledged that he is in there.
Well, shall we continue our exploration, or what do we want to do?
Well, tea is coming.
Sounds like tea is coming from somebody we were looking for.
And as Avi, you finish that statement there, you see Ismark start to like cock his head a little bit, almost like a dog hearing something in the distance. And Myrna, you hear the same thing. You hear like it's a muffled scream. It's almost like somebody's yelling into their hand, that like a hand that's being covered up over their mouth.
Okay.
But it doesn't, it's not like outside the door. It's not in the room. It's like, it's more of a sound that's in your head. But it's definitely this scream that is just happening over and over again. Small pauses in between, like a whole lung's worth of breath in a scream and then a pause. Whole lung's worth of breath, scream, and a pause. And just kind of building on each other. Very muted, very muffled, but you can hear enough of it that's what, that you can make out that it is a scream.
I'll shake my head. Does anybody else hear that?
Yeah, yes, I'm hearing something. And that's Ismark in the corner. Sounds like a nightmare.
Like a blood-curdling scream.
Yes.
What is that?
What is what? That must be the tea.
and I'm just gonna produce flame in my hand. What
Beautiful.
is the scream? I'm not going to ask again. And I'll roll to intimidate. If I can roll it, you call that out.
All
I
right,
would
yeah,
like
do
to
it.
try
Yeah.
and intimidate.
Yeah, no, if that's what you're working towards, yeah.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
Bull.
With
just kidding.
with
Let's
a
see.
-1, so it's a 19.
All right, so yeah, that kind of sucks. That sucks for you. So yeah, your fire is it's pulsating in your hand, almost like a heartbeat. And it's a warmth that he hasn't felt in a long time. And you can see him kind of slink down a little bit. Well, I would say just, calm yourself, because if you are hearing things, that means the tea is here. And coming through the door, whoopsie, is your friend Rahadin. And he comes through the door, not holding tea. So now now I'm seeing the problem with this grid here is each square is still only 5 feet, so it auto pushes the token into the corner. I'm going to see if I can change that real quick.
Just right click and go is drawing on the token.
Oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Wait, you can do that?
You can do that? And then it shouldn't snap to the corners.
Where's is drawing? Oh, right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Bam. I'll have to do it with everybody now. There's a way you could do it, like set it so it's not on grid, but we'll get there. So, yeah, and you can do that to your own token. So if you could do that to your tokens, that would be great. That'll help us in placement here.
I don't think I can.
I don't know if I can because I think you're on me.
Okay.
Where's the setting?
It's in advanced and then is drawing. I'll just go ahead and do it for everybody now that I got your timing down.
Damn down, Vaughn.
All right. Yeah, so he comes in not carrying any tea whatsoever. And as he comes in and gets closer, Cass, you feel that screaming in your head again, the very muffled, very muted. And he comes in, Escher, what's going on up here? These friends are not supposed to be here. They should be down below. You all have taken the wrong stairs, I believe.
Rawhide, where would you like us to actually go?
Well, you should not be wantonly exploring as you should, right? You should have been waiting for dinner down below.
To be fair, your master did tell us to make ourselves at home, and personally, when I am at home, I like to walk.
Fair enough. But why are you bothering Escher, sending him down to bother me?
Escher offered us tea. We did not ask them to do anything. So if they are bothering you, it is of their own accord.
Aren't you the butler? Isn't this your job?
And I'll
Thank
laugh
you.
in character.
You see...
I find it hard to believe that this is a bother when this is your employment.
You see his face like... Is he sucking on a lemon? I don't know, because the whole thing is just like shrinking in on itself, and like being called a butler is a great offense to him. And you see his hand come down and grabs the handle of his scimitar.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You're not a butler. You're the manservant.
And he's going to unsheath it and kind of like fling it up. Let us find out. And we'll roll initiative with that declaration.
Oh, he angry.
Roll 20, please do not give me a 1. For the love of God, in initiative.
Let's give him some aloe vera for that burn,
Oh,
as
jeez.
Wolf says in the chat.
Okay, I got an
Okay.
18. Thank God.
So Myrna 18. Anybody else roll already? I didn't clear the.
Yeah, I have a 9. You'll have to add me though.
Okay, I'm gonna. Boom. Myrna, you rolled an 18 last time too. Nice.
All I remember are my bad rolls from last session.
Tack or not Tack? Avi. All these 3-letter names, I get them confused. A 9. Anybody else roll?
You cleared everyone else's rolls.
Oh, nobody spoke up. So sorry. Let me know. Tack. What did you get?
I had an 11.
Okay, 11. Sorry, nobody spoke
No,
up.
you were all like, did anyone else roll before I cleared? And so we didn't speak up because you had already cleared it once, and then we rolled.
That is the way I do things. Just
That is the way we roll. I
without
think is the
regret.
slogan.
Cass, what did you get, my friend?
20.
Nice. That would leave Bull.
15.
15. Let's roll for old Ismark. He rolled a 7. I think when you make them drawings, though, can you click on them and still have them roll initiative from their character sheet?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I rolled mine.
Sick.
Yep. I mean, it's a token
Right.
still.
Mine still seems to be snapping, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Esmark, you rolled an 8. Knock it off, dude. Let's get Escher in there. Almost there, folks. Rolling initiative, one of the worst parts of the game. But it leads to great fun. That is the way I think of it. Okay. That leads Escher up first. As he sees Rahadin get that scimitar out, he is going to spider climb up the wall and get up on the ceiling and just looking down. Fangs bared,
Knew it.
teeth bared.
Son of a... I knew it.
Get back down here.
And he is just up there.
I have a quick question.
Cass, that leads us to you. Yeah, go ahead.
How high is the ceiling?
Let's double check. I'm going to go with the same as most other rooms. Since this isn't a closet, it is going to be like 15 to 15 feet. We'll go 15 feet. So he's up in the corner, 15 feet up. As it does have taller windows that are there on the west wall. Cass, that leads us to
Lord of
you.
the Manor.
What?
Adam
Alright.
said they could have been Lord of the Manor.
They could have.
Hell nah. Hell nah.
He would have played his cards right.
I'm still snapping, but basically I want to put myself right next to Rahadin.
All right, let's see if I can fix that for you. Set as is drawing. Okay, you want to be like up here or down towards the bottom? You
wanna
should be
be
able to move
right-
him wherever you'd like.
Yeah, right there. That'll do. Right in his face. And
Right in his face.
I'm just going to walk over nice and slow and just be, all right, you want to dance? Let's see how well you dance. I'm going to bite my tongue. And as I do so, I'm going to hold my hand out. And I would like to cast Poison Spray. That's a Constitution save.
I like it. Let's do it. Constitution save. That is a 19.
Damn! It looked really cool.
It did look cool, and
That's
you
a-
see,
That's enough.
yeah, you see him able to turn his head just enough, and you do get some splattering on the back of his hair that is kind of pulled back behind his ears, kind of, and it starts to singe and burn a little bit, but and then he kind of snaps right back, looking at you. Anything else, Cam?
It's Mystic Frenzy as a bonus action. I'll smack him with a sun sword.
All right, let's do it.
I am disappointed, but all right. Cool. That's gonna be definitely a hit. That's gonna be a 22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Sweet. Is Rahadin undead?
No.
Cool. Didn't think so, but I thought I'd give it a go, just in case. It's going to be... 10 points of radiant
Okay.
and 3 points of cold, because I still have my right up, because I haven't put my weapon away.
Okay.
And Destiny?
All right. Myrna. That leads us to
So
you.
my Warhammer was, for all intents and purposes, out as I was coming up the stairs.
Yep.
So with my bonus action, I would like to heft the Warhammer and just say the word Noada. And as I do so, I cast Holy Weapon. So for the next hour, as long as I maintain concentration, my Warhammer is now magical. I am emitting bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet beyond that. And my weapon will also deal radiant damage.
Nice. Okay.
So I'll get rid of my 1 5th level spell slot. But it's fine. It was a bonus action. And then I am going to attack. And that would be a 19.
Whoa. Whoa. Can you see that radius?
That green thing? Yeah.
That's very maybe
Yeah, so the whole room is lit up.
maybe something
completely.
a little less there. A little less green. So go sorry. Tell me again what your
it's
attack
okay.
was.
19.
19 hits.
Yes. All right. So that's going to be 2d8 radiant, which is 7 plus the d8 bludgeoning. Plus 6 bludgeoning. 6 bludgeoning magical.
Okay. So what was the total? Sorry.
God damn it. What numbers did I say? I've only got 2d8s. I have to re-roll stuff.
Was it? It was a
I heard a
teen.
6.
Was it 6?
6. It was 6 bludgeoning, and that's magical.
Okay.
And then what did I say? Did I say 7 radiant?
We can go with 7.
I think so. That sounds
Let's go with
right.
7.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Let me
Sorry.
get out my other dice. All right. So it's my action, my bonus action.
Okay.
And I am all set.
All right. Here we go. Bull. Kind of, you're seeing these things happen. You see Escher up in the corner, just kind of clinging right above the window frame there in the middle of those two windows.
Escher, you son of a bitch. Would you say that both of them would be in a 40-foot cube?
Ask one more time.
Would these two people we are fighting, would they be in a 40-foot cube? I mean, it looks like maybe, but I don't know if he would be, like, too high above. Well...
So it's about 20 feet to him if he were on the ground. He's up in the corner. Now it's 40-foot cube on each side. Right? Each face is 40.
Yeah, I'm
That's
trying
a
to cast. I'm trying to cast slow.
So
And
yeah,
get
I
both
think
of
this room is not that big. It's 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This whole room is 40 tall and only 20 wide. So, and then 15 feet up. So I think, yeah, you can get both of them.
Okay, perfect. And that would just be a 15 wisdom save from them, or else they will be slowed.
All right. Sorry, I got
things happening here.
we
DMing's
got
not one.
cams all over the place on OBS. Sorry about that. We were cutting off part of Bob's camera. He private messaged me to let me know. I called him out. That's all right. That's my bad. Fixed it. Fixed. Boom. Okay. So 15 save on them. Is that
Yeah,
what you said?
wisdom.
Wisdom. Whizzy whiz. Let's do Escher first. That is a 14. Nope, a 12 on Escher.
He's slowed.
Here's Rahadin. Ooh, that's not looking good. That is a 13 for Rahadin.
Also slowed, and that's
Okay. Well, son of a bee sting.
I think they can only take and do one part of their turn, like an action,
Right. Okay.
or a bonus action, and their AC is down 2.
Okay. Damn.
Oh yeah.
And then do they make a save again on their turn? How does that work?
No, it's concentration. So
Oh,
just
well.
whenever,
Whoop-de-doo. All right, is that it for you, Bull?
Yeah, he's just gonna actually sit down on that couch.
That's a bookshelf, so you can like lean up to it if you'd like.
Yeah, he'll do that too. Maybe pull out the Castle Building 101.
No, Avi's got that one. You can have the coping with being dead.
Perfect.
I forgot what it was called. All right, that leads us. I was telling you no. I was exercising my power as a DM, telling you no for things that don't matter. Anyways, Rahadin's turn. So he is slowed. You see him bring up that that scimitar. He is going to lean into you, Myrna. And I need everybody, Bull, Avi, Myrna, Cass, Blood Elemental, and Ismark to make wisdom saves.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Is this a spell?
This is not a spell.
That is a
Oh,
crit
never mind.
plus
Wisdom
7,
save then.
so 27.
27? Holy shite.
27. Yeah, I'm apparently my
You
guy's
are wise.
wise. beyond
25.
reason.
25. Nice.
Ooh, there's
Those
a
are saves, by the
D4
way.
And another reroll. We have 6 rerolls, advantage, and a D4.
Dang.
Chat doesn't want us to die.
Yeah, so
yeah, I think I'm
I'm
gonna use one of those rerolls.
yeah, I'm gonna use one too.
All right. So 2 rerolls down.
All right, so we have 1d4 and now 4 rerolls, right?
All right.
I'm keeping
Yeah.
track.
Oh, it was
Thank
worse.
you, Dax.
It was so much worse.
Yeah, mine wasn't much better. I got a hot 9.
There's still advantage out there, so you could put advantage on the reroll.
I mean,
I mean, it's 5 on 2. I don't really want to burn all of those right now.
The blood elemental got a 14.
okay. Ray, what'd you get again?
With the reroll, that's a 2.
Ooh. Thank you, chat, for that reroll. The cursed reroll. So, Bull, Cass. Did anybody roll for Ismark?
No, but I can.
Who is this loser, Ismark, man? I don't know that I have his character sheet open.
I got it.
All right.
There's a 17.
So Bull, Cass, the Elemental, you all take...
Ooh.
You take 21 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
Myrna,
Cool.
Ismark,
Cool.
Avi, you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Tis but a
Man, I
scratch.
wish I was playing my Kalish chart. All right.
And as, like, the people who failed, those muffled screams, it's like the hand was removed off the mouth, and it is now this screaming, blood-curdling cry. And it's not like a screaming war cry. It is a screaming, like, for their life. And it goes over and over again. Some of them are covering up other ones, and it's not just a single one with a space in between. It's just all these cries over and over again, stacking on each other. And then it'll go silent for a second, and then stack back up and build to this crescendo and just kind of pierce your ears. Those of you that saved, you hear that, but the high isn't as high as everybody else is getting. And it is just deafening and almost maddening to what's going on. Since he is slowed, that's all he gets to do. So, tack.
And I'll have to roll a con save, but do I have to beat a 21 or?
So you took all the damage. So it's half, right? It's half of the damage.
It's either 10 or half the damage dealt.
Yeah.
Whichever is higher.
So 10. You have to roll higher than 10.
10 either way.
Oh, yeah, for concentration. Haha.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam. Yes.
Okay, thank God I beat a 10.
14?
Yeah. So yeah, you hold on. Tack. That leads us to you.
And Rahadon's been hit, right?
He has taken damage. Yes.
Yes, take a damage. Okay. In that case, he needs to make a wisdom save, DC 17.
Son of a... That's a 15.
Sweet. He's going to take 2d12 damage
Sweet,
from Toll the
sweet.
Dead.
Okay.
For a total of... That's 10 points of damage. Then the Blood Elemental is going to make 2 attacks. Because it
Okay.
has multi-attack.
Oh, it's getting tight in there.
And... Let me... I can't pick up the token for some reason. Oh, because I'm on the measurement tool. Ha. That's why he will move in.
All right.
And he's going to
Yeah,
make 2 attacks.
Slivers in behind Ismark.
And those are at... Well, attack modifier to hit, so +9. So
Yeah, we'll go with advantage as it's flanking with Myrna.
first one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Second one is a 28 to hit.
It hits. God, and rethinking his life choices here.
Sorry, I gotta look at the damage. 2d10 plus 4 plus the spell's levels. 5th level spell, so that is... $18 plus 8 plus 10.
28, 36.
36, yeah. 18 twice. 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn. Blood elemental. Oh, pierce. All right. Anything else, Tech?
Yes, we will also summon Tiny Dr. Fred.
Oh, little baby Dr. Fred.
A widow gas.
PDF.
Baby Dr. Fruit. All right.
Dr. Fred. Well, he's giant Dr.
He's
Fred.
big
I
boy.
don't...
He's big boy Fred.
But he will also swing on our friend there for... That is a 19 to hit. So
Yeah, so he kind of gets in there.
that's max damage. 10 points of... It's either electricity or cold. Let me
Okay.
check right quick. I forgot. They changed it, and I don't remember. I used to get to pick. Let's just go cold, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
I don't want to hold everyone up. I will look now. So that's the end of my turn.
Perfect.
Oh, no, I lied. The creatures get to make wisdom saving throws at the end of their turns.
All right.
For the slow.
Okay, so here's Rahadin. That's a 4, so not going to do it. Here's Escher. That's a 15. I can't remember what your DC was.
That'll match it. Yep.
Okay, so Escher is no longer slowed. All right, anything else, Tack?
Nope, that is... Oh, I'm sorry. His movement speed's also reduced by 10 till the end of
All right.
my next turn.
All right. Cool.
Outside of that, that's it. I'm done.
All right.
Cool.
Avi. What you got, man?
I'm gonna
You have Escher above
so-
you.
yeah. Just so we don't have to reshape tokens. That little blue thing is my wildfire spirit.
No, this is...
I'm gonna
Welcome to the party,
Mid-
pal.
I'm gonna do it above him, and then from the wildfire spirit, you're gonna see a level 4 scorching ray
Oh,
coming right at him,
Rahadin.
which is five rays coming at him.
Okay.
So that's 19 plus 7
Hit.
critical.
Hit.
That's 3 crits for me tonight, chat.
Slow him down.
27. That's an 8 plus 7, so 15.
Nope.
A 9 plus 7, 16.
Nope.
Is that right? 16? No. Oh, and a 16 plus 7.
Yep.
All right, so 3
So-
of them hit.
The second one's a crit.
And I think it's a 1d8, if I remember correctly. 2d6. So 2d6. And then a fun little thing that I got this last level up is Enhanced Bond with my Wildfire Spirit. So it does an additional d8 to one of those.
All right.
So
I
that's
would choose the
6d6. It's 2. That's 4. Well, I guess that's 8d6, right?
Sure.
Is that crit? Just double it. Sure. Yeah, just fucking.
At this
roll
point,
it, man.
just yeah, like
All right, fuck it. Hold on.
splatter Rahadin. He's gonna be rawhide here in no time.
So 25 total plus 1d8 plus 4, so 29 fire damage total to him.
Okay. All right.
How's he looking, by the way?
He's got some blood coming from his mouth corner.
Okay, I'm gonna.
No,
I'm gonna
he looks a
get
little.
it all
He
right.
looks a little more rough than that.
I'm gonna move out from under Escher.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
that's my turn.
Anybody who want to roll up Ismark? He's got 2 sword attacks there, I believe.
Yeah, I can do it real quick.
Poor Rahadin. I know, man. He is he's getting the raw
1,
deal.
2,
He chose this life though.
17 hit?
No.
No. Well, would you give him advantage because Myrna's on the other side?
He's kind of. She's not quite up
All right.
flanking.
Well, his AC is down 2.
Oh, so then yes, hits.
Yeah.
Yes,
Affects.
that's a hit.
All right. Yeah,
Sorry.
so that's just 9 slashing from Ismark.
How?
Hey,
Say that one more
9
time.
still works.
9.
9.
9.
Non-magical.
Okay. All right.
Or did we give him? We didn't give him a silver sword, did we?
He has a silver short sword. I believe.
Ismark has the silver sword, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
But-
9 silver.
But that's not. Just being a silver sword doesn't make
It
it,
is not
magical, right?
magical.
Okay. Good.
No.
No.
All right. Escher's turn. Escher's going to skitter above you, Avi,
Oh, you son of a bitch!
and he's going to drop down on you. You pissed him off a little bit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ooh, that's good. That's a 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So you are grappled.
Ugh. Ugh.
Does a 12 hit?
Does not.
Can
So-
Does not hit.
As it... Go ahead, Dex.
these squares are 5 feet, right?
They are... No, they are 20 feet. Well, 10 by 10.
They're 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the problem that was going on with the tokens is
So
they
how
are 10
far
by
is
10.
Avi from me?
He would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25-ish.
Oh, Avi's way down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, I moved. I'm like, I'm gonna get out from underneath Escher.
Yeah, he's got movement. So yeah, he falls down on you, grapples you. He's kind of got you like under one arm but and over the other shoulder, and you feel him try to bite down on your neck, but you're able to like kind of just shrug it off, and you feel his claws just dig into your chest as you brush off his bite attack, not doing any damage, but you are grappled. Boom. Let's do this. You see skittering on the roof
No.
3 humanoid figures that are crawling on this roof, and there's a ridge right there, and they just burst through that window, crashing into this room, one after another. This one's going to run up to you. Get that ghost out of here. This one's going to run up to you, Bull, and it is going to... that is going to be a... Get the right character sheet. It's going to be a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it. And you are grappled. And then that's going to be an 18.
Yep.
So that hits. You take 8 points of piercing damage. Ooh. You take 10 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 10. And you are grappled.
Cool.
Avi, they're going to kind of double up on you. As this one comes into Escher's kind of meal plan here, you see Escher kind of like try to elbow it out of the way. but unsuccessfully. That's a natural 17 plus 6, 23. So you're double grappled.
I'm double grappled.
That's
Get all
The
the
double
hugs.
grapple.
that's a
Group hug going on over
13.
there.
13.
13 does not.
All right,
does not hit.
but you do have 2 vampires spawn on you now. Can't seem to sink a tooth in there.
And yeah, when you get set, can you drawing that?
Yeah.
That's my fire element.
Yeah.
if you can.
I got you. Do you want me to make them smaller too?
Yeah.
Or if you make it a drawing, you can just resize it. That's cool. Yeah, so your fire's somewhere over there. Cass, right behind you. Where did that?
It went under
It's
my
like
token.
it's getting a mess in here, folks. It's a party.
Escher, clean this place up.
Let's make them a drawing too. So it gets right behind you, Cass. Runaway dice. That's not gonna hit. That's a natural 6. It's gonna take another claw attack. That's a natural 5 for nothing. Cass, your turn.
Real quick, actually, I should be able to use my reaction against that vampire spawn that attacked Cass because it's within 5 feet of me, isn't it?
Do it. Let's do it.
Doesn't have to hit.
I
So,
like it.
Yes, I know.
all right, dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that'll be
That's-
8 points of magical damage plus my 2d8. 8, 9, 10, 11 points of radiant damage.
So 8 plus 11 radiant.
8 magical plus 11 radiant. 8, 9, 10, 11 radiant.
Okay. Does radiant do double damage? Help me. Why can't I
Are they
remember?
vulnerable to radiant?
Well, they are
Yeah.
vampire spawn.
Do you have their stat block? It should list resistances and vulnerabilities?
I guess I assumed all vampire. It is not in the
They're
vulnerability.
not.
All right.
They're not.
No, it's not. They're not vulnerable, but it stops their regeneration.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you. So 8 and 11 is 19 total damage. Regeneration. Halted. Okay. So that was your reaction, Myrna. Cass.
Alrighty. Question. Could I hit Vampire 1, Vampire 2? So the vampire next to me
Yep.
and the 2 vamps over by Arvi. Could I draw a line that would hit all 3 of them? From myself, if I angled it right. I assume yes, but I just want to double check.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Kind of catching the shoulder of the one on you to get more of a direct hit on the 2 on Avi.
All right, this description's going to be a little graphic.
Uh-oh.
So if you don't like gore, tune out now. So when you cut the femoral artery, it is pressurized enough that it sprays out. So I'm going to cut my own femoral artery, and I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew across the 3 of them. I would like them all to make dex saves.
Damn. All right. Let's see. Dex saves. All right. So we'll go the 2 vampire spawn first. We'll do the one closest to you. That's a 21. Second vampire spawn. Ooh, that's even better. That is a 24. And now we go Escher. Ooh, that's a 24. So they all save.
So they all save,
Yeah.
so it does nothing.
Oh,
And you
damn.
got your femoral arteries.
Sorry, dude. You can tell, like, the swiftness in which they are kind of like these broken movements that they make are, it's still very swift and very just quick and agile. They are pretty dexterous.
So there is a big spew of acid that hits none of them.
Hits Avi in the face. Anything else, Cass?
I'm going to be incredibly frustrated that none of these spells that I've sat here mulling over the casting for have hit.
I mean,
And
to be fair, Rahadin's looking pretty weak. But
yeah,
Mirna.
well,
sorry, Ken.
there's nothing I can do. So.
Oh boy. Okay. So Rahadin is pretty close to me.
Mhm.
And then I got the vampire spawn that's next to me as well. I'd like to use my bonus action.
BA.
I can remember. Wait.
Wait.
But
Yes,
wait.
yes. I'd like to use a bonus action, and I'm going to do it out of order because my next attack will be an attack action, so it will still count. Use my bonus action to smack at the vampire spawn.
The one that's on cast or the one that's on bowl?
The one that's on cast.
Okay.
So that'll be 21.
Hit.
So that'll be 2d8 for the radiant plus 1 for the bludgeoning. All right, so that'll be 8, 9, 10 points of magical bludgeoning damage plus 10 points of radiant damage for my bonus.
Okay. So total, sorry.
20.
20.
And then make my secondary attack on Rahadin.
Okay.
My actual attack. 25.
That's a hit.
So that's going to be 8 points of radiant plus 7 points of magical bludgeoning. So 7 plus 8 is 15.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Bull.
Yeah, it's a tough call here. So I did not save on that con. So he's just gonna go ahead and cast low again and just try to hit all of these guys, this whole gang.
The whole party. All right. So Rahadin is still slowed because that didn't. Or are you dropping the first one and casting it again?
Well, I took damage, and so
Oh
I
shoot!
did not save it.
All right. So these are wisdom saves, yeah.
Yeah, 15.
All right. Start with Rahadin. That's a nat 20 for Rahadin.
Son of a gun.
Northern vampire spawn. Ooh, that's not looking good. What is there? That's going to be a 9 for the northern one.
It's not gonna do it.
That's going to be a 15 for the middle one.
That'll do it.
That's going to be 6 for the bottom one, and this one's for Escher. That's going to be, dang, it's going to be a 7 for Escher. So the bottom two and the top one, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And since he's grappled, it would probably take an action to try to break out of that, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Escher's still slowed. Rahadin is not. That one is. Since who's grappled? What was your question again, Bull? I'm sorry.
I was going to say it would probably take an action to break this grapple that he's in.
Oh, that Bull's in. Yes. Yeah. It would. It's a definite action. Sorry.
We'll just look at the spot and say, you bit me just a little bit too hard. Let's ease up.
And as you're saying that, it's just like coming back in. These glossed over eyes that are just blood coming from its mouth. Rahadin's turn.
Glitched out on my side.
Yeah, did you even say anything?
No, I was thinking. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that's a long silence.
Rahadin's turn. Mind blank was the spell that
Sorry.
was cast on me. He is going to take his scimitar and sheath it. Perhaps we will have tea another time. And he's going to bamf out of there.
Bamf as in
Wait.
teleport?
Yeah, as in you don't. He just
So no to opportunity attacks.
Misty Step, I believe, negates that. Yeah.
Son of
so.
a-
Yeah.
yeah.
What about a
Alright.
counter spell?
Now let me see.
Does he have to see where he's Misty stepping to, though?
You can just do
Uh,
30 feet. I don't think you have to see.
Thought line of sight was required on Misty Step, not Dimension Door.
Unoccupied space that you can see, so yes.
Yeah.
All right, then you see him. He's now outside that building, outside of the wall. He Misty stepped.
Oh, he's gonna misty step on the roof
Yeah,
instead.
he goes to the roof.
Okay.
Otherwise, he did go into the hallway, but I guess the door was open. But nah, he'll go on the roof.
Is there an
so-
opportunity to counterspell that?
It is innate spell casting, which I still believe counts as a spell. So he has to cast the spell. He just doesn't need components, and he can only cast them. Yeah, so you can counterspell that.
Yeah, he'll let it ride, and it's a 4th level because I am out of 3rd level spells.
All right.
Oh, please.
So does that just immediately happen? Because Misty Step is at lower
Second.
levels. Yeah, so I think it just happens, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So boom, he starts to like, you
Back
see him start to
here.
fade, but then he's tethered right back down to the, and that's his action. Son of a bee, you guys are too powerful.
Still
Well done,
slowed.
well done.
You say this, but
So
Butter us up.
he is not slowed, so he is going to bonus action. I need wisdom saves. Fine, if I am staying here, then he deal with my choir, and you start hearing those screams coming on. So everybody north of Bull, Tack and Avi, you are free. Wisdom
Yeah,
save.
boy.
Fine. Wisdom save
Ismark
again.
rolled a 3.
Oh shoot!
oh god. I got a natural 20 for 26.
Nice.
Wait, so is
That's
this at...
that's a 9.
Ismark,
That's an
We
eight.
have a reroll.
Is Smart
we have like
cast.
4 rerolls.
There is a
left.
reroll.
We
This is
still
at
have 4
everyone?
rerolls.
What
Which
was
brings
that?
me to a 14.
Okay,
Better than a 9.
better than a 9.
It is.
Right. I'm gonna mark
Uh,
that down to 3 rerolls.
It is a dirty 20, but I did have to use a reroll.
Okay, so
Okay,
another.
so that's
So Cass and Ismark fail.
There is a D4 cast.
I still fail. I'll just take it. Whatever. I'm gonna wail on this guy.
All right.
It's fine.
You take 18 points of psychic damage. So does Ismark. Everybody else that succeeded take 9 points of psychic damage.
That's not bad.
Okay.
As those screams and the deathly choir now is starting to get more like melodic, if that's not a good way to put it, as it is like very
Cacophonic.
there you go. Yeah, it's not a pleasant sound. But it is starting to gain more musical in nature, but it is still very kind of creepy and disorientating. And that's his turn. Tack, you see Avi next to you grappled by 2. You see Bull next to you grappled by 1. There's a whole mess of stuff going up on the northern part of the room.
So I'm going to Eldritch Blast. The first vampire spawn that's on Avi.
Okay.
I want to see how this goes before.
He is slowed, so he has a -2 to his AC, or their AC, rather.
So that is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
So it's going to take 1 point of force damage. However, it is pushed back 10 feet directly opposite me.
All right. It gets pushed, and it kind of like hits the windowsill and falls back out of the room and is now on the roof.
And then I'm going to attempt the same for Escher.
Ooh. I thought we were friends. Please don't.
And that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Escher is slowed, so yeah, it definitely hits.
And that is only 2 points of force damage, but it also knocks him back 10 feet.
Oh, and he is now outside. Curse
How does
this.
that work if I'm grappled?
Curse
by
this
both
rain.
of them?
It breaks the grapple because they can't take you with them.
There we go.
Movement is forced by my side.
It is
You
decided.
can get opportunity attacks, but it breaks grapples
Yep.
because of their forced movement.
Wow, this is where you say thank you.
Well, yeah.
Oh shit.
And then bonus action, I guess I got to take first, is Tentacle. Gonna swipe at Raha, and that is a natural 20.
Oh damn.
So that is.
He may not make it.
Oh, please. Don't tease us, DM.
He's like I missed these
Points
steps.
of cold damage.
8 points. All right. He's still clinging to life.
And now it's time for the Blood Elemental to attack, which
Yeah.
still has advantage thanks to Myrna.
Yeah.
So the first hit is a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
So which one of these hands is the blood elemental? is
The,
my
the
question.
right one.
It's slightly
Okay.
larger.
Yeah, it's a little bit bigger.
So that first attack is going to do I am sorry. I have to look at the damage again because it's a big calculation.
It's probably going to be over 2, yeah?
It is going to be more than 2 damage.
All right, then
yes.
yeah, how do you want to do that?
Yeah, it's just it double axe hands him. Just clump him
Blood
right into the ground.
elemental. All right.
And it's going to make its second attack, if it can, squeeze over to...
It's a little tight, but I think...
I can... It's an elemental. It'll squish
There we go.
past...
And
Myrna.
as Rahadin falls, all of that discordant deathly choir falls, and it's like, you know, the earplugs have been pulled out of your ears, and you can hear again, back to normal.
And this one's going to attempt to smash the one that's holding Bull.
Okay.
And that is a
Bull smash.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits. All right.
And that is D10 plus 4 plus the spell's level bludgeoning, so D10 plus 10. Oh, excuse me, D10 plus 5. And that's a max roll on the damage, so 19 points of damage.
And that's to the one on Bull.
Yes.
Ooh, buddy. 19. All right.
And that is... Oh, I will move smaller tentacle Fred down here.
Thank you, neighborhood blood elemental. Yeah. All right, Avi, you are unburdened by the two that were clinging to you.
I'm gonna yell out the window. We gave you a chance.
I still
And
have a
that's-
chance.
And then I'm gonna cast Fireball right on.
Not on the
Asher's
roof!
face.
It's a tinderbox.
And it's coming. I mean, it's coming from me. And like, I like to imagine it's almost like Iron Man's suit when the fire spirit comes in too. I'm gonna cast it. Use my last 4th level. So that's a dex save on you.
All right. That's for Escher and the spawn, yeah?
Yeah.
Out there on the roof.
Yep.
Up on the roof. All right, dex save. They're pretty good. They're pretty dexterous. So let's see. That's going to be a 14 for Escher.
Nope.
Okay. And that's going to be a natural 19, 25 for the spawn.
Yeah, that passes. So
Okay.
Escher's gonna take 42 points of damage.
42?
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then the vampire spawn will take
21.
yeah. And so I'm gonna actually run out there too.
Okay. Oh,
and
yeah.
And just don't touch me ever again. And then I'm gonna bamf out with my fire spirit, so they need to make another dex save.
Fudge. All right, Escher first.
Yeah.
That's a natural 19. So 25.
Yeah, that passes.
And that's 10 for the spawn.
It doesn't pass.
Okay.
So that's 1d6 plus 4. That's a 5 plus 4, so 9 fire damage, and I'm gonna teleport up to here.
Oh, whew, look at you. All right. Where did you go? We were just going to have some fun. It's Mark's turn. I imagine he would move down to the spawn closest.
He's going to move down here and just double. I believe his short sword is silver, so however you want to handle that. It's not the long sword. So 24 and a 23.
Yeah, both those hit. Yeah, I think the silver just stops our regeneration.
Normal. Yeah, stops regeneration. But that's 14 total damage.
14 total on that one, so that is...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's all he's going to do.
All right. Escher's turn. Avi, you especially, as you kind of just came from there, you see him skitter down to the backside of that peak of the roof there and disappear. And this spawn comes back in and is going after Irina, as you are the one that sent it out. That's a 3. They're not going to hit.
I hate that Escher booked it.
Oh, I love it. That's going to be 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Attack. Did not grapple. It is clawing you. Oh, roll 2 4s on my D4s. That's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11 slashing damage as it's now just in your face, just kind of... So that's that vampire spawn. Bull, are you still grappled? I can't remember.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's going to bite you again. Nope, not with that roll. That's a 7. That's a 13.
Both miss.
Woo. Only one of which can be a bite. Well, it's going to claw you then. Well, it's got you grappled. We'll just do that. Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, they'll do it.
That's 6, 7, 8, 9 slashing damage. And then Cass, you are going to try to be grappled. That is 21.
21 is, well, will hit, yeah.
Oi, oi. And then it is going to try to bite you. You are grappled. Oh, that's a nat 20 on the bite. No shit.
Bring it on. I'm the tank for a reason. Come on.
7, 14. You take 17 piercing damage.
I still get my attack, right? Because the sentinel.
If you haven't budged your reaction, yeah.
Yeah, not.
You get it on the first one.
Yeah, sure.
Also, this
I'm trying to remember. Did I have it this round or was it last round?
I think it was last. And then you take 8 points of necrotic that come off the top.
And Bull went down, so that thing will no longer be slowed.
You're down?
Oh, he down.
Okay. Well,
Damn,
that's
All right.
damn.
worrying.
Damn.
DM.
One second. Doing math.
Yep.
Sorry.
Math is hard.
Okay.
Math is hard.
All right, Myrna, go ahead.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Myrna. I'll retcon, but if Bull got hit, Dr. Fred's gonna interpose. So I'll reduce.
Do you want to do that first
Yeah, let's take care of that
before
first.
I
'cause
share
Bull,
what my damage
'cause
was?
Bull went down.
Sure. So I can reduce the damage Bull took by a D8. So that was 7 points less. I don't know if that's helpful to Bull staying up or not, but
Oh, yeah. He had
Okay.
9 health when he went
Oh
down.
shit! All right. So you're still up, still grappled then, if that is the case.
yes.
Okay. All right, Myrna.
That'll be 7 points of magical bludgeoning damage and 16 points of radiant damage.
7 and 16. It's 23 total.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Looking rough. That top spawn is looking real rough.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just yeah. All right, Cass. You are grappled by this spawn. That is Myrna has been hacking on. You see Ismark getting ready to try to pry it off of you. There's tentacles everywhere. It's a party.
I would like it to make a wisdom save, please.
Ooh, let's see. What is the spawn's wisdom here? All right. No, that's going to be a 7.
Excellent. That is 2d8 necrotic damage from Toll the Dead.
Nice.
That's 10 points of damage.
See you, Zarask. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Yeah, so 10 points of necrotic. Is it still up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Barely.
Mystic Frenzy.
Barely.
Okay, Mystic Frenzy.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and whack it with the Sun Sword. And that will not hit, I don't think. Hey, do we have any more of those rerolls?
Yes, we do.
We're just going to be burning through them
Do
at
it.
this point. And I'm gonna
We have
take
2
it as
more.
long as people are okay.
That's what they're there for. Thank you, audience, for spending those channel points. I say this through gritted teeth.
I rolled a 9, so that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Excellent. I assume this one is actually undead.
Yes, very much.
Wonderful. That's going to be 16 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, and as what does that attack look like? As it's clinging on you, it is going to slough off.
Oh yeah, I'm literally going to go ahead and just kind of like grab it, pull it over me, and just
Oh, I like that.
straight with the Sun Sword into the chest.
Yeah, just kind of right down at the feet of Myrna and Avi. This body thuds and Sun Sword into the chest, and it just kind of ashes into the ground, and it is gone.
The image of a vampire sloughing off of someone is good word choice. I like it.
Wolfskin, another reroll there for the party here. Thank you.
And I still have my movement, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, definitely.
5, 10.
Bull is grappled and looking rough.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw myself in between both of those.
Wait,
And that's me.
Bold, isn't Bold down?
No, the tentacle saved
He
the
got
day
Dr.
there.
Freded.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Fred did. Myrna, that leads us to you.
Okay, so I'm going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to cast Healing Word. So it'll be 1d4. Where's my d4? There it is. Oh, nice. So that'll be 6 points to you, Bull.
Love it.
Boom.
All right.
Want some more?
I'm
of
giving
it?
up my copper, so you better appreciate it. So that's my bonus, and I'm just gonna.
He is still grappled, as you can.
It's fine. I'm gonna take a whack at the
Yeah.
spawn.
Wackadoo.
That's fine. 21.
Yeah, definitely hits.
All right. So that'll be 10 points bludgeoning. 14 points of radiant.
Wow.
So 24 total.
24. Okay. Anything else, Myrna?
Bonus action. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, vampire. As it's like peeling off of Bull, looks at you and just gets pummeled. Not liking it. Bull, you are grappled.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go ahead and cast Mass Cure Wounds. And everyone gets... Oh, that was a bad roll. 14 points of healing.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Heck yeah.
14 heals. All right.
Puts Ismark out of the danger zone.
Yeah.
You can't lose him. He's the chosen one.
We would just leave, I think, if that happened. Well, see you guys.
It's
Yeah,
like, well,
you
we're
just
fucked.
like
Let's go be farmers or like work at the vineyard.
into the
It's fine.
sunset, baby. All
I
right.
got myself turned into a were-raven.
That's it.
Yep.
Bull, anything else, man?
That's about all it can do
Alright.
with a turn.
All right, Tack. You are grappled, as I recall. Did I get you grappled? I can't
You
remember.
did. Oh no, you did
No,
not grab.
I missed
You
and
just
clawed you. That's
clawed
right. Missed and clawed. All right. So,
So-
yeah, you do have one in your face, though.
There is going to be a pair of Eldritch Blasts
I
at
like
the one
it.
in my face. That is a 26 to hit
Yeah.
and a 23 to hit
Oh, you know it.
for a total of 15 points of force damage, and it is knocked back 20 feet away from me.
Damn. 5. Oops, that's your token. Let's get 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, back outside. Just like in the windowsill.
And then Dr. Fred is going to lash out at the
Irrationally. Lash out irrationally.
for 25 to hit on the one holding bowl,
Yeah, that hits.
and that is
That's on the one with the bowl. Okay.
it is 8 points of cold damage. And if that one is still up, the blood
Yep.
golem is
Yep,
to make
still.
attempts on it.
It is acting as a meat shield for Bull at this point, I think.
That's a natural 20,
Damn.
29 to hit,
Damn.
and a 23 for its second attack.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay.
Is
so
there like a time limit on that blood golem?
an hour?
Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good.
Concentration up to an hour.
I love it.
Um,
Concentration, you say?
Yes, I made my roll when I took my damage
Yeah,
earlier.
I trust.
I would have notified you immediately had it fallen, because I would have been very, very sad.
Yep.
So the first hit is 2d10 plus 4 plus the spell's levels. 2d10 plus 9. That is 12. It's 21 points for the first hit. And the second
Jeez.
one is the non-crit, and that is just 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 38 total?
30.
29 and 18.
Oh.
I think that's 40.
Yeah, that's enough. Bull, you are free of this grasp. Of that vampire spawn. Anything else, Tack?
That's all I got.
Good.
I don't have anywhere I want to move. So
I like where I'm at. Avi.
How's the one outside look?
The one outside is bloodied, I think would be a term that we could attach to it. It is kind of in the windowsill, looking like it's going to make another jump inside. Bloodthirsty as ever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Kind of running out of spell slots, folks.
Firebolt. Pew.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Firebolt and then Flame Seed from the guy.
Flame seed. Okay.
So that's a +6. So that's a crit 1 from the Flame Seed.
I like
and
that.
That's 26 from the Firebolt.
That hits.
Oh, that upgraded damage
Yeah,
too. That's
yeah,
2d10
Yeah.
now.
Dang. 2d10? 3d10.
Yeah, 2d10.
Just all the damage.
goes up again at 10th level, I think, or 12th.
Oh shit! So I gotta add a d8. So that's 5 from 2d10, by the way.
Okay, so 5.
Plus
a
a
D8.
d8, which is 7.
Wow. So that's
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda
Ismark.
pull back. I gotta
Whoa,
save
whoa,
some
whoa.
stuff.
Strahd, what happened, dude? Sorry, I closed out my. Ugh. Closed out Roll20. I apologize. Those dang mouse buttons on the side. I guess I could have just hit the other one. I'm sorry, team.
forward.
I'm sorry, team.
Ismark's just going to
Back
I
up.
think just stand here and ready an attack for when that stupid thing comes in the window.
His feelings.
Well, yeah.
All right,
Whatever.
ready to attack. Okay, I like that. Escher's turn. Yeah, you don't see him anymore. It is going to run in and just at the first one. So if it's going to be at the tentacle, I believe, as it's the closest one. So Ismark, yeah, you're close enough. Go ahead.
We're playing loosey goosey here.
Yeah, this map is.
Well, that's a 19.
Yeah, that definitely.
11 points of damage from Ismark. Hopping off.
Jeez, who had their Wheaties this morning? Okay. And it is going to attack Dr. Fred.
It should attack the blood golem. Dr. Fred doesn't actually have a physical.
Oh, well, then the blood golem.
shape for it.
18 on the blood golem. And it's just clawing.
I'm pretty sure that does. It has an AC of 16. So 18 will hit.
Seeing that this thing is like a blood, it's going to grab on and then it's going to bite. That would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's a natural 18 on the blood bite. So that's going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And 6 points of necrotic, and that comes off the top if it can.
If that's a thing.
If that's
Yeah, that's It has no.
All right, and that's its turn.
Or immunities to necrotic. So
It is getting the blood where it can, kind of last spawn standing. Cass,
Hello.
finish him.
I would like to wail on this thing, please, with my sun sword.
Do it.
That is my plan.
Do it.
Do it.
That is going to be a 26 on the first,
Okay.
and a 19 on the second.
Yeah, both those hit. Do it.
Alrighty.
You have to say do it that way, right? Like there's no other way.
You do.
Yeah. You can't say it.
10 points of radiant and 1 point of cold on the first.
Okay.
The second is gonna be. Oh, that's way better. 20 points of radiant and
Yeah, man. How do you
6 points of cold.
how do you want to do that one?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna keep it nice and simple. I'm literally just gonna walk up, swing, and just decapitate it with the sun sword.
Nice. Yeah.
Just
and again, just kind of cuts in twain, and it crumbles down to the ground. It's now a pile of ash. That is it for here. What would y'all like to do? Depending on directions here, I'm going to keep. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm going to keep us in initiative order a little bit, just seeing what the plan is of the party here.
So I have a quick question.
Yeah.
The bodies, are they still relatively whole, or did they crumple into ash?
Yeah, kind of like bits and pieces of them where the sun sword hit and that wound almost looked like it cauterized, but in a weird kind of burn ash thing. So there are elements of the body that are still there. Rahadin is still in complete form.
I'm cutting off Rahadin's head and any other vampire spawn that are not decapitated.
Ooh,
by
wait. I want his voice box.
Time out.
What?
I want his voice box. You can have his head. I want his voice box.
Oh, shit. What
I don't want to keep the head. I'm going to destroy it.
Okay. I want the voice box.
So you can have it.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure. Look, the last time I didn't interject, you threw a piece of armor over the side. I had to at least go ahead
That is
and
true.
say something here.
That is true.
Continue.
I'll hand over a copper to you. Like, fine. You want it, you take it. And then once you take the voice box, I will cut off the head of Rahadin, and I will cut off the heads of any other vampire spawn that are not missing their heads due to an attack with the sun sword.
Okay.
Into
like
the head, Myrna, I'm going to say, I told you we would be the last things you saw.
Avi, perfect. Would you mind incinerating these?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
I'm gonna push the bodies like in an area of the room that are far away from the corpses.
Okay.
And I'll just produce flame just over and over.
Okay.
until I-
Yeah, and
And then I'm going to spread the ash
Okay.
elsewhere.
as you're doing this, you can, being a little more aware of the situation and your surroundings, you do see that rain and the thunder outside is picking up and getting louder and wetter and windier, kind of busting through those broken windows now, filling the space. Even with Avi's flames that are happening, filling that space with cold air, cold, wet air.
I'm tossing some of the ash out the window.
Yeah, and
It's gonna be washed down the roof.
it definitely takes off as soon as you throw it out of your sight quickly.
Right.
I mean, I suppose before we like burned all these, would we have checked? I figured we would check.
I don't know,
Rodden's
would you?
Well, I'm just
body.
burning the heads. I'm not burning the bodies.
Oh yeah, you said that. That's right.
Gotcha. Yeah, Rahadin, if you want to, are you checking his body, Avi?
I'm not. No, I'm
Okay.
burning heads.
All right, Burning Heads.
I will.
Great band, Burning Heads.
I will check his body.
All right. You find 3 poisoned darts, and you know these are the same darts that he got a couple of you with in the first encounter. You find 3 poisoned darts, a nice looking scimitar. It is very well made. And that's about it. I mean, he is in his home, so he's not carrying a whole lot.
Heck of a lot.
Yeah.
Was hoping for some keys or a pocket map or guide to Strahd's castle.
Dummy's Guide to Ravenloft. Yeah. No, he doesn't need that, unfortunately.
Oh my god, I just got the best image of somebody that has to have a map for their house. Because otherwise they get lost.
Oh.
I mean, I know I would in a house that big.
Yeah.
With all those pitfalls and traps, yeah. Does anybody look pretty worse for the wear still?
I'm totally.
Just under 50%. I'm all right. I was about to say I'm bloodied, but I'm always bloodied. That's just how I work. So
How your character goes, yeah.
I mean, Bull's about half, and he's got some heals that he can bust out if we're pushing forward.
And Avi and Tack are good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
at 100%.
Okay.
That
Oh yeah,
map-
that's right. Because Tack was smart. Tack didn't get hurt.
No, I got hurt, but the Bull's mass cure took care of it.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look out the window, whichever broken one,
All 3
yell.
are broken.
and just yell, "Escher, it is not too late."
And just so everyone is aware, that thing is still going. We don't have to have the
Okay.
aura on.
Yeah, I took it
but
off
it is
just-
going to go for the next hour.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. And Blood Golem, let's get a time limit on that thing.
I'm gonna give it a kiss and let
Yeah,
it
I was gonna say it's probably pretty close
probably about time
with
for
the
it to
conversation. Okay.
go anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So let's get rid of that bigger one.
and Dr. Fred's gonna disappear too. He's
Okay.
got a much shorter time limit.
Okay. All right. That's a much more manageable battle map. Give me a. Are you persuading or intimidating with that?
Persuading, I
All
would
right.
say.
Give me.
Appealing to his,
It's left to the human side.
Yeah. Give me a check. Give me a whichever one suits.
Persuasion is under P's. That's a 13.
No response coming back in the howls of the wind and the booms of the thunder.
Sure.
But you do see for a brief second the outline of an Escher-like figure walking away in the distance.
Sure, I see you. I will hunt you down and murder you.
And just as you see
Get
it,
back here.
boom, he kind of jumps off of the roof into a different spot that is out of vision.
Well, we have something to do after we finish Strahd, folks. And I'll say that to the party.
And how do you know he will not be downstairs when we confront Strahd?
He's a coward.
I think he thinks kind of abstract.
I don't tend to count my chickens.
We'll walk over to Tack and pull out one of the wineskins that he took from the winery and hand it to him like, well, thanks for saving my bacon back there.
I'll just nod and take a drink, a good long drink.
Like as you're chugging, you'd be like, "That's yours to keep. I got one right here," and he'll like drink with you.
Anyone need a scimitar or these darts? Otherwise, I'm just gonna put them in my backpack.
I mean, is it like a plus something scimitar?
You want to spend time with it? You can give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, I think I'm magic.
I magic.
I magic. That's a 12 plus 2, 14.
There's no, I mean, it's well made. Definitely like, and you can see elements of the edge that have been honed several, like, different bevels. Like it's been used quite a bit. But it does not appear to be magical.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say maybe Ismark, but
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I'll just put the scimitar and the poison darts in my bag.
the skill.
Darts are a simple weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And those are poison darts. So that would be they are a 20-60 range, 1d4 damage, 2d4 poison. And you have 3 of them.
It's a 2d4 poison?
2d4
Ooh.
poison.
Nice. While this is going on, I'm a fiddling with this man's voice box.
All right. What does that look like?
All right. So, here's what I want to do. We've heard him speak, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course we heard him speak. Okay, cool. I am going to use magical tinkering to record a message in his voice box. In his voice, saying, "What are you doing, you fools? Strahd needs you elsewhere. Leave."
All right.
And then I'm just going to keep his voice box in my pocket.
Okay. Now, is there a check, a tinkering check that I can have you make?
Nope. I can just do it.
You just do it. All right. Yeah,
Correct.
I like it. Okay, so you have. Now, is there a usage on this? Is there a time limit? Like how many times would you be able to use the voice box before it starts? You're muted, Ray.
Oops, I'm muted. The property lasts indefinitely, but I can only have 2 objects enchanted with tinkering.
Okay. So I'm kind of getting the concept here. Magically, you're placing his voice in the voice box but the thematic flavor is it's placed in his voice box.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
All right.
Basically, using
Gotcha.
his voice box to
I like it.
replicate his
Okay.
voice.
All right. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So you have a nicely curated voice box. Now what? Says Ismark. He's kind of cleaning himself up. Now what? Seems
Personally, I would not mind a rest.
it's getting more and more dangerous, I think, as we get deeper into this castle and find the cast of characters.
Agree. But I also feel it is more dangerous if we continue headlong without assisting ourselves.
Well, I think we could barricade
Self-care.
ourselves in the bedroom down there.
That is exactly what I was thinking, Avi.
And is there any blood left? I mean, clearly, probably where the head was cut.
Yeah,
off.
where Rahadin had.
Big puddle where the blood.
Yeah. So there's two spots. One would be where Rahadin had fallen in front of the door, and then where the there's a little bit of the blood elemental that is pooled on the floor.
I'm gonna take it and write on the wall, Escher, you're next.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
And then I do want to look at the book, Castle Building 101.
Yeah.
Does it have like
It is.
anything pertinent to
It's
this
like
castle?
it is very it's like Dummy 101 type stuff. Very basic kind of dungeons in the bottom. You know, just
Turrets in the top.
Yeah, here's very basic layout, and it is in no way to a scale or model of Ravenloft from what you can
I'll
tell
just
so far.
take it and tuck it over my shoulder.
Yeah, very basic level. It's a 101 for sure.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you want to try and rest then?
Beginning to feel it.
Wouldn't mind taking a little nap here.
Agreed.
I mean, can we barricade this door?
I
mean, there's enough furniture around. Surely put it in.
Shall we head down to the nice room?
the large one that belongs to Strahd.
Yeah, that's Darwin's.
Yeah, from what I remember, there was like 8 doors going
Doors.
into those rooms.
I could put you back on that map if you'd like. We could take a look.
I mean,
but
I would make the argument here that there's only one way in, one way out.
Yeah, that's fair.
Straw
This
hats are-
room's much more secure than what was going on downstairs.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
think even the most secure rooms downstairs had 2 or 3 ways in and out of them due to windows
Exactly.
and extra doors. If we're holing up somewhere, this is the place to do it.
Yeah, and Tack,
Yeah.
in that room you were in, there were no windows. It was just the 2 doors. One to the closet, one to the room you're in now.
And no windows, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, let's go into the room and take a rest. I will take first watch, just to make sure. We'll barricade the door.
Tack doesn't have to sleep, right?
Nope, I do not.
That's true, you don't.
I just have
Keep
to,
forgetting that.
I technically still have to participate in a long rest, but I do not have to be asleep while I do it.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can
So
stay up.
that's good to know. So you can't like actively be doing things. You still have to kind of.
I mean, I can watch the fire, tend the fire, but
right.
like I can't like go run a marathon.
Gotcha.
Like I still have to rest,
Rest.
I like it.
like everyone does, but I don't have to be asleep.
Yeah, like a lazy day at home.
Yeah.
Very much like the elves
Right. The
you know,
trans. Yeah.
trance or whatever. Except I don't even have to be in a trance. I just have to, be not exerting.
You have to be bored for 8 hours, is what you
Right,
have to do.
pretty much.
Yeah. So back in this room, there's that large bed with the 4 corner posts, with the black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. A couple divans down to the southern part of it with a little end table in between. A nice rug on the floor.
Drag some of those other couches from the other room.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah. Definitely drag the couches to block the door once everybody is inside, and then I'm going to just kind of sit against the wall on the floor by the door, and that is where I will sleep.
Oh, I'm getting in the bed.
If we're breaking here,
Yeah, this is
What
gonna
flash?
be where
well,
we.
not like a break for the night, but if we're taking a rest here, I do definitely I produce my tome that's all soggy
That's right.
and seaweedy, and turn it to a blank page and shove the book into everyone's hand in turn with a quill and say, put your name in it.
Why?
Avi does it.
Why?
This is your out.
What is it?
It's get out of jail free card. One time.
Any requirements for it to work?
You got to put your name in the book. That's the only requirement.
Other
Well,
than
I
that,
suppose that I have to still be alive for it to function. Should I perish, it's probably worthless. But as long as I'm alive and your name's in this book, the next time you would die, you won't.
does it work like Revivify? Where you would need a willing soul.
Doesn't take anyone's soul or anything. You have to put your name. I can't write your name in the book.
I'm
have
not
to throw
asking
it.
you to. Tak, I'm asking you a simple question. What are the mechanics?
You put your name in the book. The next time you would die, you don't. That's it.
Smoke is
That's-
going to start just curling out of my nose, and I'm going to write my name in the book and just say, fine, but then if it doesn't work, I don't want to hear about it.
If it doesn't work, you won't hear about it because you'll be dead.
Exactly.
Win-win. Ismark will come in. Oh, I guess anything at this point in the game is worth a shot. And he puts his name down.
Well, seeing how you already saved my life once, what's twice, I guess, and he'll Bull write his name.
What's twice?
And your patron. No interaction with this, no attachments, no strings.
Not from him. Not from me. I mean, I suppose the only attachment is if you piss me off, I could take your name out of the book and then it won't work.
Makes sense. I'll go ahead and write my name in.
Okay. So, mechanically speaking, for any creature whose name is on the page, is reduced to 0 hit points, but not killed outright, magically dropped to 1 hit point instead. Once this magic is triggered, no one can benefit from it until my next long rest.
That's pretty
So-
nice, though.
First one to fall
Cool.
down doesn't fall down, but whichever
If the
one.
rest of us don't, we're okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can. It only works for one at a time.
I like it.
I like it, too.
That's really cool.
Neat.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
All right.
All right.
Anything else before? Because we are getting ready to break for the night, and by that I mean our session is coming to an end. So if there's anything we want to do before, in prep of a long rest, we will pick up right before the long rest. I mean, obviously you are in a dungeon, so watches will be had.
Bull's gonna grab some robes and stuff out of the closet and make like a little cat bed.
There
for
are
himself?
no robes
Ew.
in the closet. Only the one that Tack is wearing came from there. There are empty iron hooks
Creepy.
in the closet.
And it smells like mildew. Why would you want to wear anything out of there?
Very, musty, mildew.
I guess vampires don't sweat, so Escher doesn't really need to change his clothes over the thousands of years he's been alive or whatever.
I mean, fair.
Yeah, I was hoping there was going to be a spare change of clothes in there, and there wasn't.
No.
So
Well, if you wanted to put that dress back on, Bull could clean it for you.
well, I won't pass that offer up. So
Yeah, you can do that before we go to bed. Or start the long rest.
All right. Anything else, anyone?
I will say that one thing that I would like to do. Well, actually, is Tack going to take all of the watches? Since he doesn't have to sleep,
Yeah, I don't
do
have
you
to sleep.
really want to?
He did before.
Well, I don't want to sleep, so
No, I meant like, do you really want to be responsible for all the watches? Because that's a lot of concentration.
Bull only has to sleep for 4 hours, so he would help out.
All right.
yeah, you guys sleep is necessary.
I will say that before I go to sleep, that I will take like maybe off of one of the couches, like one of the legs, and take my knife and sharpen it into a steak.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. You can do that. 15, 20 minutes later.
And that's all I want to do.
Add one wooden stake, or if you want to do multiple chair legs. Okay. One wooden stake to your inventory. All right. With that, we are going to end for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us tonight as we make our way slowly but surely through Castle Ravenloft here, getting closer and closer with every swing of the sword and casting of a spell. We are getting there. We will be back next week. So a quick turnaround here for our next episode where you guys get a long rest here in the old Castle Ravenloft. Hit some channel news here. Icewind Dale starting next Monday, the 1st. Be sure to check that out. Get in. You doing a session 0, yeah? Proper?
I don't think so.
Okay.
To be honest.
All right.
But
Well, hey, we're going to learn.
We'll do an offline.
Yeah, we're going to learn about these characters all together. I'm excited to watch it. Great cast of people playing in that. Look for Candlekeep Mysteries to start up as soon as that gets released. I believe that is mid-March. And then we'll probably start a week or two after that. A little prep time, little fill the games and such. So if you'd like to get in on that game, check out the Discord link down below or in the description box, depending on where you're watching and listening to this. If you are listening to this in podcast land, YouTube world, hit that Discord button. Come hang out with us. Let us know what you think. Leave a comment below. Anything. All that interaction is welcomed. So we will see you next week. Same time, same channel. Take care, everybody. Have a good Sunday, all right? Have a good Sunday, good week. Take care of yourself, all right?
Bye.
Bye.